Well, hi guys. Well, it's coming to that time of year again, near Christmas, where we're starting to look at pairing up our birds ready for the breeding season. And I'm getting a lot of people asking me, how do I sex my birds? How do I know it's a cock or a hen? Now this is it is a difficult subject, and a lot of people got their own ideas, but this is the way I do it. When you've got a lot of young, you've got to start somewhere, and so what I do for a start, I get one of my known hens and cocks and I do what they call needling. And what it does, you place it over the top, and because you have to watch which way it goes up and down the body for a cock, and it does circles for a hen. So you do a known bird like that, and then you actually try it on all your young and gradually separate them. You've got to start somewhere. I mean, this is not 100% accurate, but it's a place to start. Now, this is a bought one. You can actually, there's the instructions. You can get these off some of the bird papers and off the internet. You can also make your own. You can use some people use a gold ring on a piece of thread, or a needle, because that's what it was used to be called, needling. So they used to tie a needle on a piece of thread, and you're supposed to hold it over the bird's vent and watch what happens. And you do this to all your birds, and do it 2 or 3 times. Don't just do it once. Separate them, think, well, that one's going up and down the body, that's a cock, that's a hen. Put them all in separate cages, so you split them up. Now once you split them up, just put this bird back. Right, once you've split them up, then it's a matter of watching them. Cocks and hens are different ways. The hens, get on a lot better together. The cocks tend to fight. They'll be looking to sing. The only trouble is, sometimes the young birds, young hens, will have a go at singing, but it's not a full-throated song. A cock bird sings from you see its throat moving, and what I do to help this, as you can hear in the background, I've got a DVD playing of a music DVD of bird song, and this starts them singing. So what I do, I just gradually watch them and see the ones that are singing, and then I'll move them around. So I'll move, well, I thought that was a hen, obviously it's not, it's a cock, and I move it up into the cock where all the cocks are, and I'll just keep watching. Now I've separated these off at the minute. These I know for certain are cock birds. These hopefully are hens, but I know one of them's singing, so it's going to be a cock. So what I'll do, I'll take note of it, watch it for a while, play some music, and then I'll move it down to where the cock birds are. Now, as we're coming in, these are 3 more cock birds up there. These are 2-year-old now, so I know that they're cock birds. And coming into the spring, through Christmas, the hormones of the birds will start to kick in, and obviously there's a cock goldfinch. The hormones of the birds will start to kick in, and they'll start to be more aggressive. They'll start to sing more. The hens will start to try and pick bits up in the beak and bounce from perch to perch. The cocks will get really aggressive. Where I've got all those cocks in there at the minute together, I mean, they're scrapping a bit now, but in another month's time, you'll have to separate them, because they will be fighting like mad. So then they'll go in a single cage by themselves. And also at this time of the year, you should be starting to look at your birds to pair up. I think that's a nice intensive cock bird, and I've got a nice hen up there. Make sure that they're not sex related. That's why I put coloured rings on their legs. So I think, well, I'll put that bird with that, and you can plan it all out, write it down on paper, keep track of what your birds are, and then you can work out your breeding team for the next year. And by the end of January, February, you should have it all sorted out. Any birds you don't want, you can let go. But I mean, this is no exact science. I mean, I've bought plenty of birds from people, supposedly hens. I bought 3-4 hens this year because they were short, and a couple of cocks, and they've all turned out to be totally opposite to what the man says, you know. And these are the breed he's been breeding for 40-50 years, and he says, oh, they're a couple of cocks and one's a hen, and vice versa. So, you know, it is very hard to sex canaries. You see, he's singing up there, so I'm pretty sure, even though he's in with the hen birds, watch his throat, even though he's in with the hen birds, I feel sure that's a cock, and I'll be taking him out and putting him down there with the other cock birds. So I hope this helps one or two of you. I say it's a matter of getting in there with your birds as often as you can and watching, looking, watching their behaviour, watching the ones that you're always going to have one or two birds which are more aggressive than others. Often it's the cock birds. Sometimes people say the cock birds are slightly bigger or slightly brighter colour. Don't always count. You know, there's always ones that go against the rule. You've just got to watch, listen, and eventually you'll get them sorted. I hope this video helps. Talk to you later, guys.